My name's Matthew and I played Willie McCandless.
My name's Joe and I played the part of Tucker Wiley.
I thought it was really good because it was like showing what the life was like for a new apprentice at the shipyard, and it was all really good because it's like showing the history of Northern Ireland and stuff, and because the shipyard was a really important thing for Belfast at the time, so it's a really important thing. I loved it.
I loved it because I like being cheeky to him and I like all the words that he used, and I just think it's a great thing for children just to be able to do all this stuff in drama and how they can raise their voice and change their accents and all. I don't know if I want to be an actor because I want to be a footballer too and I play the violin.
Ronnie Milligan, Principal of Krieger Primary School in East Belfast. School, 180 pupils, coming from a fairly working class area. The school mostly serves the estate. We also have a hearing impaired unit with about 12 children come from all over Greater Belfast, from Northeastern Board area, from Bangor, from Donaghadee, from Lisburn, and they integrate seamlessly into any work that goes on in the school, as they did in tonight's performance. Well, the Lyric Theatre's expertise and financial backing has made this play into a superstar spectacular as far as our children are concerned. Our normal school plays would be pretty much confined to Christmas activities, and you know, we couldn't possibly have put on a play of this scope or scale without the backing of the Lyric Theatre. The expertise that they brought into it through the mentors, through the sound people that they were able to bring in, the lighting. I mean, we just couldn't compete with that. It's been a fantastic experience for all the children. All the boys and girls have benefited enormously.
Billy McCauley, Principal of Black Mountain Primary School in Belfast. And we've just had a whale of an evening, thanks to the Arts Council and the Lyric and the Ulster Scots Association. We have 120 kids. 70% of those would be in free school meals. A third of them would have had relatives in prison over the years. The area has been subject to enormous civil upheaval in terms of paramilitarism, and we're now going through a period of transformation. The Lyric Theatre were absolutely invaluable.
The hearing impaired unit here is fabulous. The teacher that looks after those guys is brilliant and was actually involved in the stage management of this production. The lead, as far as I'm concerned, in the show, who sang us through the story, was a hearing impaired chap. So sometimes you encounter teachers that won't actually let their children progress, but this teacher in particular shone for me, as did the child.
They call me the bye-bye, all for the bye-bye. And Belfast, the body of the yard is the heart. They keep the electric, concrete and stay. From rivers to anchors, they're building the train.
My job really is to help the teachers to direct and produce the boat factory in Castle Gardens. So I've been working alongside the teachers and with the pupils, encouraging the teachers in what they're doing and suggesting how they might be able to do things a little bit differently, and also helping to coach the kids in their so that they're getting the best out of their performances. They are incredibly mature and incredibly inventive and resourceful, and such great imaginations and great suggestions for their characters.
From my point of view, I've seen a lot of children with very little confidence come up to extreme heights, and even the poorest of readers have got a lot out of it as well, with having a few lines to read and to remember. Has really boosted self-esteem. There was a great deal of connected learning. Not only did it cover drama in the literacy strand, but we also had our talking and listening skills. The other children as well, if someone forgets a line, they're prompting as well as the teachers, so they've got a lot out of it literacy-wise. And we also had a maths project with a budget for the play, and they had to decide where we spent our budget. So whether it went on costume, whether it went on lighting. So we had a lot of thinking skills involved there as well with maths. And historically as well, we learned a lot about the Belfast shipyard. We had a grandparent come in to speak to us about actually working in the yard and about his nicknames that his friends shared and everything. So the children got a lot out of it on a broad scale educationally.
And we have a very diverse population coming into the school, so we're starting to meet our balances compared to the original controlled sector, which would have primarily been a Protestant school at one time. So now we have a lot of Catholic children in the school as well, and mixed marriages, which there seems to be an increasing trend of. And we also have a number of children from ethnic minority groups that have arrived in the school as well, because they recognise the fact that we have great diversity and we celebrate and value that in the school. This is just the start of things to come.